Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. Yes, I have on the same outfit I had on during the last video that you saw. But I made the salad and put it in the refrigerator. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and fix the rest of our supper. I might as well video it and show it another day. This is my apron. In case you didn't see the last video, I have a store that has made me aprons and t-shirts. And it is not a scam. You go to my website, MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com, and you will find where you can order the aprons, and they come in 3 different colors, and t-shirts. Now, I was reminded last night of the dish that I'm going to make today. Let me go ahead and put some bacon grease because it calls for a tablespoon of oil. Well, Southern gals like bacon grease. So I'm going to put some bacon grease in my little enamel cast iron casserole dish. And I'm going to let it melt. But I was reminded of this recipe by a good sweet friend of mine, Cody. Someone had made her this dish, and I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't had that in years. It's called different things, but I think the real name of it is Chicken Bog, B-O-G. And I may be wrong, but I think it was, I don't want to say made famous, but South Carolina gave it its name. And I think I read that it's because, you know, it has rice in it, and at the end, it's kind of boggy, the rice and all the other ingredients, like boggy land. So that's how it gets its name. But let me tell you, what I have done is I sliced a pound of smoked sausage. And I'm just going to put these in here and sear them just a little bit. Just a little. And, you know, this is going to be this and my pea salad that you saw yesterday or day before yesterday is going to be our supper tonight. But I'm just, I have my stove on 7, I think, and it's just searing this just a little. Now the recipe that I'm going to put up says that you can, first thing you're going to do is sear the smoked sausage and onions and garlic, and then it says to remove it, all of this from your pan, and add water and a whole chicken. Well, Mama Sue has a rotisserie chicken that's going to do fine today, and I have already started cutting it up. But it saves a lot of time. If you want to cook a whole chicken, I'm going to put in the recipe how you can do that. Alright, those are searing. Now, call for a half a cup of onions. I chopped it in my chopper. Turn it a little bit. Okay. Turn it down. And 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to use the minced garlic. just gonna cook those until the onions are translucent a little bit. You know, I love to smell garlic cooking. All right. Now, the recipe calls for 6 cups of water. I'm going to put, let me measure this. I think this box is 3 cups, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna see. There's 2. It's a little bit more. It's 4 cups. 4 cups. Okay. We'll let that come to a boil. Turn it up and let it come to a boil. I could have used garlic cloves, but I'll tell you, this chopped minced garlic saves me a lot of time, and I'm sure it does you too. But when this comes to a boil, that was 4 cups of chicken stock, chicken broth. You could use water, but since I didn't cook my chicken and use the water from that, I have the chicken broth. Normally the recipe calls for 3 cups of rice and 6 cups of the water or broth, but I only had 2 cups of rice, and this is regular rice, not minute rice. So you always remember you double the amount of liquid for the rice. If you were cooking 1 cup of rice, you would cook it in 2 cups of water. So I have 4 cups of chicken broth to 2 cups of rice. This is just about to come to a boil. And when it does, I will add the rice. And then what I'll do is just like if you were cooking a regular rice, you put a lid on it, turn it down, and let it cook for about 16 to 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna add the chicken that I have shredded from the rotisserie chicken. And y'all, this is gonna be delicious. But I'm so glad that I saw where Cody had put last night that a friend had brought her this chicken dish, and I thought, oh yes, I've got to fix that. So today was a good day. You know, I had everything here that I needed, except I bought a rotisserie chicken at the store because, well, I'll be honest with you, I looked at the whole chickens, and they were almost $7. I got this rotisserie chicken for $4.79. So it was already cooked. I didn't have to cook it, and it cost less. So you can take some shortcuts, and it'll be just as good. I'm loving this measuring cup. It's 4 cups. You know, I told you I had a sweet follower that sent me this and these wonderful measuring spoons. These will go down in spices so easily. But this is a wet or dry. You know, you can see the measurement on the side, or you can look down and see it. Okay, it's starting to boil. And what I'm going to do right now is I had 4 cups of the chicken broth, so I'm going to put 2 cups of rice. Stir that in. bring it back to a boil, which it never really stopped. It's bubbling a little bit, but I'm gonna let it come to a rolling boil. Y'all like these aprons because they have pockets. And I don't have anything in them right now, but you can put your phone in it while you're cooking or whatever. Okay, now what I do is I always leave, if you can see, it's kind of cocked a little bit. Don't put it on it all the way. I leave it like that. I'm going to turn it down to low, and I'm going to time it for 16 minutes and probably add my chicken then, and I'll be back when I do that though and show you. Hello, I've cooked this for 16 minutes. Almost all of the juice has cooked out of it. Let me bring you closer. You can see. All right, I'm going to add 1 stick of butter. Salt and pepper to taste. Not going to put a lot of salt, maybe a half a teaspoon. And put about a teaspoon of pepper, black pepper. Okay. That butter is going to melt in there, but I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken that I have pulled off of the rotisserie chicken. Just kind of mix it all together. Now, if you don't like it as dry and you wanted it soupier, you could add a little water. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shake it. But I like it where it is firm and you can just put it on your plate and eat it. But that butter has just about melted. Let me get a plate and put this on here to show you. Let me get my fork. I know it's hot, but I'm going to taste it and give you an idea. You're going to like it. You are going to like it without a doubt. Okay? See? It's a big old pot. Big old pot. I'll have to see if somebody around here would like some for supper. But y'all, I'm so sorry I dropped my phone. I could start the thing over, but you wouldn't see this recipe. So anyway, I hope that you're going to try it, that you're going to like it, that you're not going to let little things upset you, like dropping a phone and messing up your video. But y'all, be salt and light wherever you go. Let others see Jesus and know that He loves you so much. I'll be back soon.